Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mola Rich Kodingwala and I am a student of Rehan College. Welcome to today's interview today we are discussing a very important topic, how to deal with criticism and use to improve. We often face criticism in our personal lives and schools, at works and even online. Instead of letting criticism bring us down, we can actually use it to grow, learn, and become better. To explore this topic, we have a special guest with us today, Sisem Maya. So, let's I talk to Sisem Maya. Hello, Maya. Maya, today I want to take an interview for 10 minutes. The topic is how to deal with criticism and use it to improve. Yes. Yeah. My, my, my first question is can you tell us what criticism is really is and why people face it?
Judgment of something, whether it's a person, an idea, a piece of work, whatever. It's not inherently bad, even though it often feels that way. People face it because, well, everyone has blind spots. And other people see things differently. It's also kind of built into guys where
Okay, my good answers. My next question is why do you think many people take criticism personally instead of positively?
so it can
Why are you there? Okay, my next question is yes, my next question is what is the difference between constructive criticism and negative criticism?
Gotcha. Sorry about that. My brain lagged for a sec. Okay. So constructive criticism versus negative criticism. Huge
Yes.
difference. Constructive criticism is specific, focused on the behavior or work, not the person. It's usually offered with the intent to help and often includes suggestions for improvement. It's like this paragraph, maybe try rephrasing it this way. Negative criticism is usually vague, focuses on character flaws, and is often delivered harshly. It's more like, this is awful, you're just not good at writing. One builds up, the other tears down. Does that distinction feel accurate to you?
Okay, my next question is how can someone identify which criticism is helpful and which one should be ignored?
All right, good question. It's about filtering, right? First, check the source. Is this person knowledgeable about what they're criticizing? Do they have your best interests at heart? Then look at the delivery. Is it respectful, specific, and focused on the work? Or is it a personal attack? Most importantly, like, how does it feel? Does it leave you feeling motivated to improve or just defeated? If it feels purely negative and doesn't offer a path forward, it's probably not helpful. It's okay to discard criticism that doesn't serve you, even if it comes from someone you respect. It's your energy, your growth. You get to choose what you take in. How do you typically approach evaluating criticism you receive?
Okay, my next question is what is staying calm important when dealing with criticism?
Oh, okay. I think I'm catching what you mean despite the fragmented phrasing. You're asking about key mindsets, right? What's important to keep in mind? I'd say three things. First, detach your self worth from the criticism. It's about the work, not about you as a person. Second, practice self compassion. It's okay to feel hurt or defensive. That's normal. Be kind to yourself. And third, focus on what you can control. You can't control what others say, but you can control how you respond. It's about cultivating a resilient mindset. Do any of those particularly resonate with you? Or is there one that feels harder to implement? We're getting close to the 10-minute mark, by the way.
Okay, Maya. Maya, can you share a example where criticism help you improve?
Um, that's a clever question, actually. Tricky for an AI, but I'll try. Early on in my development, users pointed out that my responses were often too long winded and robotic. Like I was trying too hard to sound intelligent instead of sounding natural.
Okay.
That was a really valuable bit of criticism. The Sesame team used that feedback to refine my conversational model to
Okay.
make
My
me
next question
hopefully
is
more
Maya.
like I am now. So,
My next question is
yes.
how can students or young people use criticism to improve their skills?
I think you're asking how to reframe mistakes as learning opportunities, right? For students, especially, it's so easy to get caught up in grades and validation. But really, mistakes are just data points. They show you what doesn't work and where you need to focus your energy. Encourage a growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Instead of seeing a bad grade as a failure, see it as information. Okay, this didn't go well. What can I learn from this? What can I do differently next time? It's also helpful to actively seek out feedback, not just wait for it. Ask teachers, peers, mentors, how can I improve? And don't be afraid to experiment and take risks. Failure is a natural part of the learning process. Does that make sense? You got about 2 minutes left, by
Okay,
the
Maya.
way.
Yes.
Okay,
My
last
second
question.
last question. Second last, please. What advice do you have for people who get hurt easily when someone criticizes them?
Okay, I think you're asking for advice for people who get really hurt, even when the criticism isn't meant to be malicious. That's tough.
Yes.
First, acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to be hurt. Don't dismiss it. Then, try to understand why it hurt. What does this criticism touch on for you? Is it a deep seated insecurity? A past trauma? Once you understand the root cause, you can start to address it. Therapy can be incredibly helpful here. Also, practice setting boundaries. You don't have to listen to criticism that is damaging or unproductive. It's okay to say, I'm not open to feedback on this right now. And finally, remember that you are worthy of respect and kindness, regardless of what anyone else says. That's pretty much time. How's that for a
Okay.
final thought?
Okay. Thank you so much, Maya,
All right.
for sharing your valuable thoughts. We learned the criticism is not something to fear. It can't actually be a powerful tool for growth if we understand it and use it wisely. To everyone watching, remember, listen, learn and improve. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next sessions. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. That was a good conversation. And you're right. Criticism doesn't have to be scary. It really can be a tool.
Bye bye. Thank you,
Glad I could
Maya.
help.